Peach Patch, I really hope y'all girl Peach McIntyre really learn her lesson from this situation. And I hope she just learn how to humble herself and not forget where she came from and learn how to value and appreciate her supporters. She just went on a video earlier stating how she was live on YouTube and she didn't understand what was going on. She got over 600,000 followers, but yet it was only one viewer on her live. Just last week, sister lost 2 TikTok pages after she went on her platform to say she did not care about one of her supporters' son who passed away. She didn't care because she didn't know that person. She don't care about people who passed away if she didn't know them. She don't feel empathy for other people, family members. Life goes on. A lot of people felt some type of way of her saying that, considering the fact, you know, when her children was in the hospital, a lot of her supporters felt empathy when her twins was in the NIC unit. When she had them, they was in the NIC unit. You know, just through all her children, you know, daily content. A lot of people support her day-to-day laws. That lady got a husband now and children. A lot of her content is around her children. So a lot of her supporters felt like, how can she say that when a lot of people support her and her children and her content? And they only support it because of her children and her putting her children on there. But to say she don't care about people's children, but when she went on her platform crying out for support when her children in the NIC unit and just going through marital problems, everybody stood by Peach's side. Everybody wanted to see her win. Everybody was telling her leave Wood, despite her not leaving Wood. Everybody wanted to see her win when she went on her platform and stood 10 toes with Peach. It wasn't heartless. They didn't say, oh, well, that's your problem. Life goes on. Why you come to social media with your problems, with your drama, with your marital problems, what you want from us? No, they didn't say that to her. They all felt her pain. They was riding with Peach. A lot of people was disappointed with Peach when she did not leave Wood. And even then, they stood right there with her just hoping that their marriage would get better. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the people still stood with her. They didn't not stop following her, not support her. So that's why people just really felt some type of way. So we don't know what's going on with her social media pages, but people feel like, oh, she just really feeling it because of what she did. Like, a lot of people are not rocking with her right now. She lost a lot of supporters behind this. I don't know. I just feel like you gotta learn how to humble yourself. You know, a lot of her content talk about Section 8, her coming from nothing, her coming from the mud, and that's what she gained a lot of support at, a lot of subscribers, her finding a way for her and her children not to live on the system. And you just can't forget where you came from. A lot of people support her for her finding her way through that situation. They empathize her getting out the mud when she shared her story with people, how she came from nothing. So to sit there and not have empathy for other people is crazy to me, and that's how you built your platform. People feeling empathy for you and your children. That's crazy work. But I don't know. That's why I say, like, you got to treat people how you want to be treated, man. Ain't nobody exempt from losing everything. Ain't nobody exempt, including me, including y'all, including whoever. Ain't nobody exempt from losing everything today. You got to treat people how you want to be treated, but you got to stay humble. And I'm not saying not praise yourself for your accomplishments, but at the same time, you can't just mess over and talk down to people who supporting you. Like, you can't do that. You gotta stay humble. That's what I mean. I say stay humble. I'm not saying not praise yourself, your accomplishments, absolutely, but I'm talking about start down playing people that's making you win every day. Like, that's crazy work to me. I don't know, but y'all can drop y'all comments what y'all think about this. Is y'all gonna still rock with Peach? Is y'all done with Peach? Y'all think she will learn from this situation, humble herself? I feel like people still do got love for her. They just want to see her do better. You know what I'm saying? They want to see her do better when it comes to her platform, how she treat her supporters. That's what I think people really want for her. I think people would gladly take the apology and she'll be right back on. And it's a testimony. She could really do more content from this. Her talking about this situation and keep going. You know, but it's just all about learning and growing. That's my opinion. But drop y'all comments below what y'all think about this.